Sakafet YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Let's cook with me from start to finish. Darlings, it's a Tuesday night. Let's make some dinner. Here I've got my shrimp. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it. Start by taking off the head, peeling off the skin. We're gonna cut a slit in the back just to remove that digestive tract and all that gross stuff. And yes, my darlings, once it's all cleaned, gonna give it a good rinse with some lemon juice and cold water. To season it, I'm going in with a little drop of oil, followed by some salt, savory, and cumin seasoning. Just add some fish seasoning if you have. Add some freshly ground black pepper. I feel like the difference is literally obvious when you use ground black pepper. Add some Spice Jamaica seasoning. I really love this all-purpose seasoning. Add some green seasoning. My godmother made this for me when I was in St. Lucia last week. And yes, my darlings, you don't need too much seasoning. You can also just adding a little turmeric powder. This was from the Caribbean also, and give this a really good mix. Once it's all mixed in, set it aside to marinate for about 15 to 20 minutes. So before I cook my shrimp, I like to cook my rice. I'm going in with about 2 cups of rice. This is Jasmine rice. I've added it into my pot directly. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a quick rinse until the water runs clear. Go back in with about 2.5 cups of water, a little bit of salt, a drop of oil, 2 peppers. Go in with some thyme, and you just want to pop the lid on and let that steam on low heat for 15 minutes. At this point, we're going to be cooking our shrimp. Go in with some butter, followed by some onions. Add in some chopped peppers. Give that a really good mix. Then we're going to go in with some garlic. We're going to grate the garlic. If you want, you can chop it, but I prefer to grate it really fine. And then we're going to go ahead and mix that in well. Once everything is nicely combined, this is where you go in with your curry powder. I'm adding in some betapac and some chief curry powder. Give it a really good mix so that the curry can fry for about 3 minutes. Then you go back in with your shrimp and some coconut milk. Mix it in well, and you can always just add in a little extra seasoning if you're feeling fancy. I just like to add a little bit more black pepper to this, as well as some turmeric powder, a little pinch of mixed herbs. The mixed herbs is just oregano, some thyme, basil, and parsley, and mix this in well one more time before covering up and let that steam for about 5 minutes. You don't want to overcook this. Put a Scotch bonnet in the center. 5 minutes is all you need. Next, we're gonna go in with our plantains. Our plantains is a must. People say plantain, people say all sorts of things, but I say plantain, okay? At this point, our shrimp is ready. As you can see, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So for our plantain, cut off both tips, and then you just want to peel it, slice it into whatever shape you prefer, and we're going to be frying this for about, I'd say 3 to 4 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. As you can see here, our plantains are all done. This looks so golden and delicious. Our rice is also cooked. You want to go ahead and fluff it up using a fork. Go ahead and remove the thyme and the peppers because you no longer need it. And yes, my darlings, very easy rice recipe. This is literally my go-to rice recipe. Nice and gorgeous. The jasmine rice has a little sticky texture to it, which we absolutely love. Some people love basmati. I don't mind, but yeah, dinner was ready in less than half an hour. okay? We don't want to be stressing in the kitchen. We don't want to be sweating. But yeah, let's plate this up. Add a generous amount of everything. I'm using this little mold to get my rice, you know, a nice little serving of rice. Add some plantains, add your avocado, a little black pepper on the avocado just because, you know, you're feeling fancy. This is it all done. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next one. Bye bye.